So today I'll be doing a video discussing Meruem versus Gone. Now this has been a worldwide and international debate that has been going on ever since the fatal and the classic moment in the Hunter x Hunter 2011 anime where P2 has said, yo, Gon's power right now, it rivals the king himself. Ever since then, the Hunter x Hunter fans, they just exploded. A lot of people were like, oh my god, this is so cool. A lot of people were like, oh my god, this is BS. No matter which side you were on, you were just thrown away by the news. But as we know in the manga, it has been kind of clarified that P2, she never really said that Gon was on the king's level. She did say that Gon's power was enormous and everything, but we seen that the anime, they're the ones that really took it up a notch and they said, yo, this guy rivals Meruem. So that's what led into this debate of people actually thinking who would win between Gon versus Meruem. Now, obviously, I'm throwing out post-nuke Meruem because post-nuke Meruem, to this day, he is still one of the most OP characters in Hunter x Hunter. So we're not going to be using the Meruem that basically got affected by the nuke, so we can make things a lot more fairer, because let's be honest, he was speed blitzing everybody. Had it not been for the AIDS, the poison that he caught by Komugi, he would have still been just going crazy. So yeah, we can't really use that Meruem. We can only use the one prior to that. But even still, we know that Meruem, he is a monster. We saw what he did to Netero. Netero went all out against, so we saw he kept slapping him around, but he just kept jumping back up, and he pretty much did body Netero. Like, if we're being 100% honest, Meruem did body Netero, because while Netero was getting hits in and he was putting in work, none of the hits really did have effect on Meruem. Like, we see Meruem, the most he had was just little dirt stains on him. So that just goes to show you how much Meruem did just downplay Netero's abilities. Like, it was really not even a challenge. And we've seen throughout the whole arc, he was just slapping around the royal guards, doing whatever he wants. Like, Meruem was truly unstoppable prior to the whole nuke thing. So I could see why people would get upset when they'll be like, oh my god, Gon's not as strong as him. Oh my, like, I can understand the Meruem fanboys. They really do ride for their guy, and I can see why, because he definitely is strong. But when we're looking on the other part, we have to be fair in judging Gon, because I think a lot of people actually do sleep on Gon's adult form. Like, yes, Gon's adult form, ironically, I do think that is one of the most slept on people in Hunter x Hunter. The fact that people think that he can't defeat Meruem is kind of shocking, because we've seen what he did to a royal guard. Yes, P2 was pretty much looked at as, I want to say, if not the best royal guard, the second best royal guard, right behind Yuppie. It's really a toss-up between those two, between Mental Yuppie and P2. But regardless of the fact, Gon still just demolished her. And when I mean demolished, he demolished her. So that was pretty much a good scaling for how strong we can see how human form Gon is, because if he was able to demolish P2, then right off the bat, we have to just admit that he's somewhere on Meruem's level. Like, whether the anime or whether the manga said it or not, the fact that they were both able to demolish P2 means that they are in the same realm. Now, we know that Meruem, he kind of did it more nonchalantly when he was smacking him with the tail, but we see the differences in power. Meruem, he was trying to go for a kill shot on P2 when he first hit her with the tail, and he was like, oh, that didn't work. And that's what made that's what made Meruem respect P2. But when Gon hit her with a kill shot, hey, let's just say that force as a whole wasn't even the same. But no, basically, after discussing these two feats, I know a lot of you guys are thinking, all right, Phantom, man, who do you think will win in a battle between Meruem and Gon? And me personally, I have to say I will give it to Gon. Yes, I will give it to adult Gon when it comes to Meruem. I do think that adult Gon will be able to beat Meruem, and not only because of what P2 said in the anime, but just because of what we've seen. Like, adult Gon, he mopped the floor with the royal guard to a point where it wasn't even a challenge. Like, similar to how Netero wasn't a challenge to Meruem, P2 wasn't a challenge to him. Now, I'm not saying that he would just mop the floor with Meruem. That obviously wouldn't happen, but I do believe with enough rage behind his attacks, because you got to remember, this is a dope Gon. This is like Gon in his prime. So I do believe that if he did go toe-to-toe with Meruem, it would be high difficulty, but I do don't think he'll be able to get the job done, and he will be able to defeat Meruem. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.